right, man. Listen, we outside Footballville, man. We sitting here with we got the top of the line of college football right now, man. Killers, Alabama, Christmas time, man. We got Chris Braswell and Jihaad Cambell. Say your name for me, bro.
Jihaad.
I said it right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start calling you hard, man. Jihaad Cambell, man. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Just chilling.
Yeah.
Yep.
First thing I noticed from Jihaad, man, bro, you got a lot bigger, big dog. What they put the muscle milk machine in your room or something, man? What they did, man?
Something like that. It's just called, just gaining and maintaining. That's really it.
Yeah, gaining and maintaining.
Yeah.
Y'all went hard. Y'all went harder. Like, what happened, bro?
I mean, we always go hard, though. I feel like, like that's a big part of like Alabama football, and really like that's just like a big part of me. Just making sure I'm on top of my stuff and making sure, if I need to be at a certain amount of weight or like educational level with like football and stuff like that, I'm gonna just keep on increasing like those little points right there.
Right. Yeah, y'all explain to people, because I see things where they have both of y'all linebackers, then sometimes you do the defensive end, you a rusher. Explain to people your position, man, and your position and what y'all do.
So basically, I play like outside linebacker.
Right.
So outside linebacker, like it's kind of like you like a hybrid. So like you basically play DN and you play linebacker, and that if that makes sense. So like it'll be some like plays or like some downs, like especially like third down, you be more like of a pass rusher and you're gonna go get the quarterback, or they could switch it up and you be more of a linebacker where you could drop to the flat, so strong hook, weak hook, or something like that. Like it just all depends on like the game plan or whatever. But for Bama, like majority like outside backers, like we rushers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rushers.
Like rushers, and you like a stand-up linebacker, like you. Yeah.
So like we can stand up and get in the 3-point stance.
Right.
So it's like it just depends on like the call, whatever. If it's like a base or like a nickel defense, like you can stand up, in the 2-point stance or get in the 3-point or whatever. Like it just all just depends on game plan and on like what play it is. But like Jihaad more like a stand-up traditional linebacker.
Yeah. Man, coming out of high school, man, Jihaad, you was number 1 at your position.
Yeah.
I think you was number 2. And then you go to Alabama, which is on top of college football, man, and you got to get in line and you got to wait. You know what I'm saying? It's other 1s and 2s ahead of y'all. How did y'all take that? Start with you, Braswell. Like, how did you deal with that, bro?
It's hard. It's tough not to play, but at the end of the day, I'm a person that's like, as long as you keep your head down, you keep working, all the puzzles, they're going to fall in place. You just got to keep working. You know what I'm saying? Allah has a plan, and you just got to keep working and everything gonna go right. Like, you can't always worry about what's gonna happen next or whatever. You just gotta work, and if you work, you grind, you know who you is as a person, and you know what you can do. You're gonna be successful. So that's kind of like how I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like,
Jihaad, was there any times you like got to a place where you're like, man, I don't know if I should have.
No, not really. I mean, I stay really like true to myself. Like if I hold myself to a high standard and I'm like, man, like. Like I know this work hard. I know like my whole day about to be planned out so crazy. Like, but at the end of the day, I don't even think about that because I think about just like the bigger picture. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like we all gonna be straight. Like I'm making sure I'm straight. I'm making sure my family's straight and stuff like that. So I really think about it, as like just being happy in the journey. Cause I feel like if you happy in the journey, like it's gonna make everything go smoother. Like, it's gonna make everything just fall into place.
Yeah,
like the puzzle just gonna come together.
I mean, couple years ago, what was that? 2 years ago, Alabama played Miami in the first game, and I happened to be on the sideline, man. And I watched Miami warm up. Then I walked over to the Alabama side, and it was clear to me that it felt business-like for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I can't even explain it. You know what I'm saying? It felt, it felt business-like. It felt like a machine. It felt like you guys knew exactly what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be, and it looked different. What is that? What am I trying to explain? Because you guys go through it.
That's just the Bama standard. Like, we just built different. Like we built off of the 4 quarters. Disciplined, strong, and being tough, and like. We just focus and locked in. Like when it come to game day, we focus. Yeah. Throughout the whole week of practice, we don't do all the talking.
Even at dinner.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was none of that.
We just wired different, built different on this. Like, yo, like this who we playing. We gonna go out there. We gonna dominate. We gonna win our box. And at the end of the day, we're gonna come out on top. So that's kind of like the mindset that we have, like the standard, like making our opponents quit and emptying out the stadium. You know, like that's just what we built on. And when we get to the game, it's all about business. Like we trying to win, we trying to be focused. We got everybody on the team got goals, and you know, team success equals individual success. So if the team win, then the individuals on the team gonna have success too. You win a natty, you win the SEC championship. Majority of the people that came in that class, like the senior class and juniors, they're gonna get drafted. So it's like if your team's successful, the individuals on your team will be successful too. So as a team, we go out there to make sure we dominate our opponent in a, you know, good fashion manner or whatnot. But you know,
Nick Saban, give me one word. Give me one word. Starting with you, Jihaad. Give me one word from Nick Saban. When you hear Nick Saban, what's the first word come to your mind?
Powerful. Like just in every aspect, I feel like, you know, just as a coach, as a person, as a I'm pretty sure husband to Miss Terry, you know, I feel like, you know, Nick Saban, like he's a great person, and everybody might think, oh, he's just a bad coach.
Everybody think he's mean. Everybody think
he's not coach, mean, bro. That's really
he be
like
smiling and making jokes just like everybody else.
Like he make jokes. I feel like, you know, and it's just like. It's like he gonna be tough on you. Like if he tough on you, that means that he wants you to be great, and that means that he know that you're gonna be great. Right. So it's like you can't really take it like any type of way when he get on you or when he you know, like he just up in your ear all day, because it's like he know that greatness is in you. He just want to get it out of you. Yeah. And that's what it is. And you know, I feel like that's what like most of the coaches, or really all of our coaches on the staff too, you know. But going back to Saban, I feel like he just
he's powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful. Give me one word, Braswell.
Competitive.
You competitive?
Yeah, he's competitive just like everybody else is on the team. And, you know, he want to win as much as everybody do. He don't want to lose just like us. And he just bring that different. Yeah. Like when Coach Saban walk in the room, like we be in a team room, everybody could be laughing, joking around, messing around. As soon as he walk in the door, everybody quiet. You can hear a pin dropping in. It's just the respect.
Boy, that's dead.
It's just like the respect that we have for him. I'm saying, like, everybody talk, he get in there, shh, everybody silent. Because he's just so powerful, like, and his messages and just him as a coach, like, he's a great human being, like.
And that's just the standard though, and like what we do, like that's what it is, and that's how we approach everything. Like business is business, so
Yeah, it's always a time. I'm saying to have fun. Don't get me wrong, we have fun too, just like everybody else. But it's a time and a place, you know. When we in the season and we trying to grind, we trying to get out, meet the team goals, because we got team goals too as well as individual goals. Yeah. When we meet those goals, that's when you have fun. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna remember the games you lost and not going to the, you know what I'm saying, like SEC championship or national championship. You ain't gonna really remember your wins like that. Like you'll remember them, but the most that's gonna hurt the most is the losses. Like I still remember every loss, even the high school. You know what I'm saying? We lost them all today. We lost to Bryce. Like, you know what I'm saying? I lost to Paramus.
You was on that team that lost them all today?
Yeah.
Bryce Young?
Yeah, I did. So, you know what I'm saying? I remember the losses in high school. So it's like, you always going to remember the L. So it's like, we'd rather have all the fun after the season when we, you know what I'm saying, win that natty and we sitting there chilling. And that's when you go out there and have your fun.
Yeah. Well, why did y'all use them out of day that night? Because it was the powerful St. Francis team out of day.
I didn't see that game.
Yeah, they had Bryce. And when I ask people, a lot of people say, I mean, that's the difference maker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why do you think y'all lost? First of all, y'all on the other side of the country. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's gonna be real. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was the time difference was a little. Like we was practicing at 10 at night in Baltimore City. Like you know what I'm saying. So it was like, I mean, we definitely should have won, in my opinion. I know we should have won. I know we could have beat them. We were a lot more, you know. I think we were the better team. We just, once they scored, like at the time, we were a team that didn't get scored on a lot. And once they scored, it kind of just like broke us at that point. Like we thought we lost the game when they scored one touchdown because we barely ever got scored on. Right. No matter the competition, like we play good teams all the time. They just couldn't score on us. And when we seen, you know, Bryce draw down the field and score, it was like, damn, like they didn't score. So I think that was like the reason. It was like, because we just not used to getting scored on, but I mean, they was the better team that night. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason why I lost. They was just the better team. Wasn't really nothing to it. I feel like we was better. We had a better game plan, but you know.
Last year, man, I'm credentialed with the Miami Hurricanes, so we get on the sideline. We're going to try to get Bama, Georgia, and everybody this year. And I met one of the coolest coaches who would stay behind and talk to us after all the press conferences, bro, and just shoot the shit with us. Kevin Steele, and then you motherfuckers came and took him. You know what I'm saying?
My dog, man. That's my dog right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Man.
Talk to us about Kevin Steele. How he doing?
He like a laid back old school coach, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna lie, he gonna bring that standard back to the defense. Like,
like
that discipline. Like,
that's a big part of it, because I feel like he old head, so he know a lot of different type of mechanics of the game and stuff like that. But more so, like, he just know that standard. Like, he got that grit in him. He got that toughness. Like, he know what it take to be great. And you know, he a straight up dude, but he could, you know, be funny sometimes too. But just know, like, when it's time to work, like, he knows it's time to work.
He was there when Nick Saban started. Like, he was there when they got upset with Nick Saban first year. So he was there with Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it done came full circle. Saban brought him back. You know what I'm saying? Familiar faces to be around. Yeah. But, man, he's been around. He saw Barry Sanders take his first carry in college. You know what I'm saying? Practice at Oklahoma State. But he's he's so relatable, and he's so cool, and he's seen so much football that nothing like moves him. You know what I'm saying? What's different between his personality and the last defensive coach personality? Because he's kind of laid back.
I mean, I really don't.
I feel like they both knowledgeable.
They both was kind of the same.
They both have knowledge, but I feel like more so like Pete Goen, you know, because that was my coach too. Yeah. I feel like he just. I don't know. He just clicked like this. Like, he know a lot. And don't get me wrong, Kevin Steele do too. But I feel like Coach Steele more so, like, he wants you to, like, you know, like, understand it and learn it and, like, go through the process of that. But, like, you know, Pete Goen, he definitely did that too. But it was just like with him, it was like he wanted it to click for you like that.
Oh, you had to get up and go. It had to be fast. Yeah. Bro, you got to play behind probably one going to go down as one of Alabama's greatest linebackers. Maybe, I don't know, the best. Done got drafted, Will Anderson. Like, what did you learn? What did you learn from Will?
That's my dog. That's my twin. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say we look alike.
You think y'all look alike?
No, we don't. We get it all the time, though. But
they really do look alike, though.
They do look alike?
Yeah, that's my twin, man. Like, we used to hang out every day. I'm saying, like, every single day we go get food, always hanging out. But, I mean, I learned a lot from, like, different, you know, moves and everything, how the game play and everything. And, you know, he ultimately, not even just me, though. My man's Dallas, like, on the team, like, Q, all them boys, Keanu, like, he taught the whole group, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody in there talented. We just got to go out there and go work and go get it. And, I mean, he was a great teammate. Like, he was always making sure everybody was good, you know what I'm saying? No problems. Like, that's my dog.
I got the chance to, you know, because my number was 30 and Will number 31, so I got the chance to, like, you know, like, be next to him.
Be next to him,
like,
a lot, huh?
In the locker room and stuff like that for game day. Even, like, for practice, like, he was, like, right across from me. But, like, it was just like a different vibe. Like, I get it. Like, like, I feel like that, like, let's go. Like, we about to ball the freak out, Like, and I just felt all of that stuff. Like, even though, like, I wasn't even playing, like, it was just like a feeling that you just got. Like, that boy, he was so locked in and he was so ready. And, like, I'm really proud of him because he earned it. He deserved all that stuff, though. Right. You know? Yeah. And he a real humble kid, too. Real humble dude.
Nah, y'all saw what made him great. Y'all, definitely.
He just...
And he worked, too. He didn't
always go back to that.
He ain't complain.
He
ain't complain about nothing. He made sure everything was straight. Like, yo, like, y'all boys good. Like, like, get your hands off your hips. Or, like, just anything.
It always go back to that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got both of y'all sitting here. One of y'all went to St. Francis, one of y'all went to IMG, right? And people try to argue me that St. Francis is like IMG. And I try to tell people that it is not like IMG.
Not like IMG.
No.
We don't got all the stuff that
Thank you, Brass. I'm glad you're sitting here saying this.
So we don't got all the stuff IMG had, and we still made it work.
Hey,
nobody does.
I respect it, though. No, I respect it, though.
Alabama does.
We got a different grind at St. Francis, different mentality.
I respect it, like
real grunt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I said, like, the difference is, like, because when we played them boys was coming to the game on bikes. I'm like, you know, like, I'm from up north.
Y'all played them
so
up there?
No, we played my IMG.
Yeah, played
like, I'm from up north, so like you know, like I'm seeing what's going on. I'm like, oh, okay, like, they, you know, they just doing their little thing, doing what they do, and then I was telling them boys, you know, like, like, bro, like, we got to come out here and we got to get ready. Like, we got to go, because like them boys, every team that we played, like, cause you know IMG was just like Bama. Yeah. It's like every team that you're gonna play, they're gonna play they hardest. They're gonna play their best game.
Right.
And they came out there and did that, and I mean, they came out there to win.
Y'all beat?
Nah, St. Francis won.
They beat y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the field,
unfortunately, they won.
On the field is an even matchup. But what you experienced and what you experienced are two different things.
Yeah, two different things. I beat them too my senior year, but it was like it's different. Like they actually had a video. Like Under Armour did a video where they had like they went to IMG. And then they had a video where they was in St. Francis, and they were showing like the different stuff that IMG had and everything, and then they showed what we had. So it was like we didn't have nothing, but that don't matter though. We ain't need nothing. We out there practicing.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll say this
spray
though.
painting ladders in the ground. You know what I'm saying, running ladder drills and practicing in the streets. Yeah. We ain't care. We just came out here to play football.
Like them boys hungry though. Like we was hungry too, but it's just like a different type of. It's like a different mode that you like. Them boys like that's real. Like you know like. I mean, you got bad environments around it. You got all just like type of environments around it, and it's like we got kids that come from bad environments too. But when you go to IMG, it feel like
it's such a system. It's such
a fantasy. It's like a dream. Right, like when I went there, I'm like, dang, yo, like you know, like I'm always like a humble, hungry kid, but I just still felt like damn, like I'm almost there. Like I gotta keep going. But them St. Francis kids, bro, like I can't stop. Like, and I respect that.
But what brought y'all together? Because the owner, the coach was rich, right?
So basically, what happened was the coaches. His name was Biff Poggi. They was all the coaching staff. They was at a school called Gilman in Baltimore. It was like a prep school or whatever. They had the money, and he was trying to bring guys in or whatever, but they wouldn't allow him. So he left, came to St. Francis, brought all the recruits and everything there. We got so good that we was in the league, the MIA A conference or whatever. We played like the other prep schools. They deemed us unsafe to the other teams that was there,
right?
And then they kicked us out the league. But this the crazy thing. The crazy thing to me was before St. Francis was what it is now, and you know they had some good teams previous, but they were getting whooped, like they was getting blown out. You know what I'm saying? And then when like the new coach staff and everything came in, it kind of changed. But like they did have a couple winning season, but they wasn't like where we are now. The league ain't say nothing. Like they didn't say anything about, oh yeah, like they not unsafe, but it was when we started recruiting and everything, when we was deemed unsafe. But like St. Francis, they do recruit, but like you gotta think about it. Like Baltimore, it's a big city, so it's like 500,000 people. But like the state of Maryland is small, you know what I'm saying? So like, for example, Florida, like you could probably fit Maryland into Florida like 4 or 5 times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like our recruiting is different. They call it the DMV, even though, let me make it clear, Baltimore and the DMV is not the same. But anyways, so you got people, so we recruiting people from Baltimore, the DMV, and then surrounding areas. So like you could drive like Philly. We've got people from Philly, Virginia, Carolinas or whatever. We had like a couple Georgia people. We even had a dude from France.
What was the pitch? Because you're saying that it was, y'all got it out the mud. I saw that some of y'all stuff was in the church. And what was the pitch?
It just is, we just had the stuff that mattered. And that was, you know, getting an education and going to college. Yeah. We had all of the coaches coming to our schools and everything like that. And
oh, okay. So I get it. So I get it. Okay, I get it now. Do you think it's fair that IMG plays regular high schools?
I mean, I think it's. I would say for like competition. At
you think so?
But I feel like, you know, because you never know. Like IMG, like we could go out there and play a team, even though this would never happen. But we could go out there and play a regular behind school and lose. You feel what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, like beforehand, everybody looking at like, oh, IMG, they just trying to. You know, like be one up on everybody and just play all regular schools. But then let's say we was to lose to a regular school, then they suck this and that. So I feel like, you know, like a lot of people look at it like, you know, different ways. But me, I look at it as like when I was playing, it's just competition. Like it's just one game at a time, and whoever we playing, on our mind, we just think about just kicking butt. That's it. Like, that's all it was.
Yeah. Were y'all happy y'all got a new weight room? Because a new weight room mean more work.
Definitely,
yeah. More standard.
I love the new weight room.
Yeah,
and I like the old one too. Like, so I like both of them. But
I feel like what changed was just like it. Like now it's more technology. It's more, you know, sports science in it.
Right.
You know, it's more explosive, different variations of you know, like explosive workouts and stuff.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
just added like they already had the technology in there, but they just added more.
Yeah,
like more individual oriented technology that overall better affects like help the team, if that makes sense. Like if somebody needs to work on their hamstrings or something, like it was like different stuff put in place for like a person if they need that. Like different equipment and everything, and then we could all tie back, you know, together as a team.
All those numbers and stuff that come in the weight room, because I was watching something on, and they was the weight strength and conditioning coach was explaining how they chart everything, and they chart y'all numbers. Is that stuff go to your phone or just all in the weight room?
So basically, at the end of the week, at all the lift, they put the power numbers up, and then like as you're working out on the screen, it'll tell you who had the best power number of the day, and then like now we got like a big flat screen TV on the wall that'll tell you like, okay, these are the top 10 people that had the most power and everything.
So like
everything, you know, we like to compete.
Everything
so
is
it's competitive.
So it's like, that's exactly what it is.
Everything is competition.
If he had 3,000 on the squat, I want 3,100.
That's exactly
what it is. So now it make you work hard. It's like, yo, I'm gonna get that.
Like me, for instance, like I remember like a time when like I was squatting or like I was benching a hand clean or whatever, and I seen a number. Obviously, like it wasn't my number because I ain't go yet, but then I seen the number. I'm like, now it's like in the back of my head, it's like I'm gonna try to beat whatever number I got, and I'm gonna beat that number too.
Yeah,
just cause it just make you just hungry, and that's just like we got that around the whole facility, like just really powerful words, and you know just like great people coming to us. Like for example, like we got Coach Elko, Mr. Elko. You know, he come to our school. He's a motivational speaker. You know, he talked to us just about life and just about grit and toughness. You know, how we should go about things, leadership, you know, all those type of things. So I feel like that's what puts us in a better positive position. You know, for everybody to be successful, and you know to have team success and then individual success, like he said. So
Bro, is this your first time coming to the house?
That's my
it is?
Mm-hmm.
John, you done been here like 10 times, right?
Yeah.
First time I met you, you sat next to Iggy Azalea at the Heat game. Every time I pull up to go look at your phone number, the picture's right there, bro. You got a chance to sit next to Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
So Jihaad, you've been here a few times, man. What's the vibe in the house for you like, bro?
I feel like the vibe is just like, this is positive, it's peaceful. Like you come here, you chill, you don't really gotta think about nothing. I mean, it's good people around. Like, you know, like you're a good man,
right? And
I respect you. You know, Connor, my dog over here, he a great dude too. You know, so it's like respectful, like around the whole board. You know, and then it's like different people, you know, that come in and out. So like you meeting different people and stuff like that during the day. Yeah. So that's the biggest thing.
And he's got a jet ski out there that you love the jet ski.
Oh yeah,
dog.
I be on the jet ski.
He can't drive.
And you know what's crazy though? I really like.
He can't drive.
Like the first, like the first.
He can't drive in real life.
Yes,
he can't drive a jet ski.
I could drive. All
he can
types
drive,
of ways.
When it comes to driving,
he be tearing them jet skis up though, dog.
No sense of direction.
Like my first time here was, I think, probably like my first time on a jet ski, probably.
Yeah.
Or probably my second, but I don't even remember. But ever since, like I just always just be on the jet skis coming over here.
That was your first time getting on the jet ski when you came in? Oh man, you been getting on them jet skis like you grew up with a jet ski, man. Brad, you ain't been on jet skis yet, huh?
Not here, but I've been on jet skis. I won't say I'm a professional, but I know how.
You like the vibe in the house, man?
No, the vibe cool, chill. Yeah. You know, I'm a chill, laid back dude. And, you know what I'm saying? It's how it is in the house, you know. A lot of people interact with people, meet new people, network, you know what I'm saying? Right.
Now, the FOL, Family for Life thing, I mean, you can always say Family for Life. And when I first met Scotty, I told him, if you're going to name this, like, if you're going to name it Family for Life, bro, you know what I'm saying, as an agency, you're going to have to kind of be that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a name for an agency, that's something you have to live up to. And they've done a great job, man, at creating a good atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? Scotty, Jacob, Connor, who y'all deal with a lot, and the vibe in the house, there's no pressure, like there's nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Disney World for athletes or some shit here. I don't know what you want to call it. No, I don't know what you want to call it, man. Any games on the schedule y'all looking forward to playing this year, man? Any payback out there?
I mean,
we just
every game
is payback.
Yeah, every game.
I wouldn't even say payback.
Like to other people,
go there
everybody mark y'all on this schedule. I want
y'all
to know that, right?
It might look like that, but you know, like despite all the losses and stuff like that, shit, like it's a whole new year. Yeah, it's a whole new like everything. So, like I feel like we just like we on a mission, man. Like,
we're not worrying about no other team.
On a mission.
We you know what I'm saying, we focus on ourselves and and getting to the goals that we have as a team and individual.
We're taking one game
we're gonna take one game at a time. Whoever show up first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, that's just how we're gonna do it. We ain't
that's
gonna
that
look
media
ahead.
coach. You hear that media coach talk coming in, boy. You hear that shit, boy. That shit just kicked in on me. Talk about something else, man. Before we get out of here, man. I covered Bryce Young in high school, bro. Mm-hmm. And I knew even though he was 5'9", that he was amazing.
No,
you know
what
I'm saying? He was poised. He has the biggest pair of nuts that you will find. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to sit in the pocket. He's going to move a little bit, and he's going to look downfield. And only if he has to, he's going to run, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all practice against him, like, for the last 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm. That's very different, man. I feel like that
boy amazing. A lot of people sleep on it and think, oh, he's smart, bro. Like, that don't matter, bro. I'm telling you, he's not smart,
when I got
bro.
in there and I was, like, running with, like, the ones and stuff like that. Like, I had the opportunity to run with the ones.
Yeah.
And I think it was a blitz. And I'm over here trying to chase this dude. He doing what he do.
He's different. I'm telling you, he's different.
He here, he over there.
Yeah, he
Next thing
different.
you know, he throw the ball. You see him throw the ball. Touchdown. Like, it's just.
No, I knew exactly what it was.
He a different type of kid, though.
Yeah.
Like, his mindset, you know, he just, like he real laid back, too. And he loved to work. Like, he loved to work.
Yeah.
And he loved it, like, really, like, care about his teammates, too. Like, family definitely first for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, after that Miami game in the press conference, the Manny Diaz, the head coach, said that they stopped Alabama running the ball. Like, he was like, we kind of stuffed them. They didn't get that many, but they didn't really stop them. Mm-hmm. Bryce Young, first college game starting, threw the ball wherever he wanted to, and they didn't have to run the ball. And that, I'm looking at him like, did he just say that? Like, the man just went out here and threw, I don't know how many touchdowns. It's the fact that they didn't have to run the ball.
Right.
But on the stat sheet, it looked like, hey, we did what we were trying to do. We wanted to come stop them from running the ball. No, y'all just didn't know that Bryce Young
was going to be what he was.
They were finna air it out his first college game. You know what I'm saying? And that seemed like it was just yesterday. Now he out of here. He gone.
Yeah.
So who the starting quarterback this year? Have they y'all know who the starting quarterback will be? Or it's a
really
battle.
Like competition.
It is a competition
around the whole board, like every position. I feel like, you know, just like how we established it, like for like the whole team. How it's always been established. Like that's the standard. Just competition around the whole board.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it.
Well, listen, man, I'm real excited about this year. We definitely, man, finna try to get credentials for Alabama and come out and check y'all out, man.
Most definitely.
Anything y'all want the people to know about y'all, man? Like anything y'all got going on?
Humble beginners, bro. That's it.
Humble beginners.
Humble beginners.
Just gonna keep working hard
with the Gucci shorts on. He's a humble beginner.
You can still get
Footballville, man. We outside. We outside, man. Chris Braswell is John.
Still get fresh.
Funny, man.
Be humble.
With the Gucci shorts on. Some of this shit y'all can't say no more, dog. Y'all motherfuckers balling out here.
He crazy, bro.
Man, I appreciate that.
No problem. I appreciate that.